Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brinta and I'm an international student in the US, and that is my college complex. I know it feels so weird saying this because I haven't been making any content lately, but that's just because life has been so busy. So this video is gonna be regarding a couple of life updates and my learnings from those, and generally just what has been going on in my life in general. By the way, you should check out this view. Yeah, our campus is by a river. That's how easily I get distracted. Yeah, I hope. Oh my god, he's looking at me. No, please don't chase after me. Okay, that's my cue to leave. This path looks so pretty, and yeah, that's the river I was talking about. It's the Red Cedar River, and you can see a man walking his dog. Okay, so coming back to the topic, I'm majoring in business data science and analytics from Michigan State University. Special thing about our program is that it's a 1-year program, and just after completing the spring semester, in the summer semester you can apply for internships. Okay, like relevant internships which are related to data analysis or data science related projects. And so if you don't get an internship, you need to do a summer project with those are also provided by corporate companies, or you can find a project in the university with any of the departments. People might already know it that the market is not good right now. I mean, people are getting jobs, I won't lie, but those are the people who are doing everything correctly, like they have so much relevant experience, or they have good understanding of their work. They are reaching out to HRs, cold mailing them, reaching out to recruiters on LinkedIn, and they are ticking off, and they have to like tick off all the boxes. They are doing it correctly. Okay, so very few people in my cohort have got an internship, and I am not one of them. So but still, I mean, it's mid of May and our faculty members are still, I mean, just today we got a mail from our director saying that just she was just boosting our morale, and she gave us a couple of leads, like you can apply here, and you can talk to these companies about a project. So it's still not late, you can still keep looking for an internship. You have till starting week of June to look for the internship. So I literally sat down on this field because it's very difficult to walk and talk. So the thing that I was talking about, the internship search, so that hasn't been going well right now, but I thought that it's okay if I don't have an internship. There are a lot of on-campus jobs which are related to, sometimes they're related to data cleaning and data science and data analysis. So I started applying for these positions, and even that hasn't been very smooth, or something that is very easy to get. So most of these interviews, they are not very technical, but they still assess your technical ability via behavioral questions. Okay, so they will ask you questions like, tell me a time when there was a conflict with your senior manager or your colleague, and how did you manage it, and how did you resolve it. And one thing they say is that you have to answer in a particular format, and that is called the STAR method. So if you don't know what the STAR method is, it's actually pretty simple, but sometimes putting your answers in a particular format is difficult, at least it is for me. So the STAR method is situation, task, action, and result. Okay, so for me, like I have like 3 years of corporate experience, and uh, if you work for 2 or 2.5 years, you do come across these situations where there's a conflict, or there's a critical situation or a crisis, and you do something that fixes the problem. So all you need to do is you need to structure your answer in that format, and then you need to present it in front of your interviewer. So in the beginning, I actually got rejected from a couple of interviews because I wasn't able to structure these answers well. The first interview was completely a shock to me because I knew about the star method, but I wasn't well prepared. So yeah, I got rejected from that. I interviewed for one position on 7th of May, and the interview went well. It was, some of the questions were on Excel, some of them were on SPSS, which is an IBM statistical tool. And yeah, I mean, most of them were behavioral questions, and trying to assess how interested I am in the role. So that went well, and I got a call from them the next week saying that I have been selected. And actually, today is 19th, and I am going to be joining there from 21st. So I'm excited for it. But here's the lesson for you all, that try to give as many interviews as you can, and before appearing for these interviews, try to fit your situations in the star method, and try it with your friend, or I mean, I tried it with I just practiced in front of the mirror, or I just practiced it by myself, putting my answers in the star method. So that was all about my interview experience. Minded, it's for an on-campus job, it's not for an internship, but it has some aspect of data cleaning and data analysis. So it'll still be some relevant experience that I can show on my CV. And if I can do well in this position, then I can also use it as an experience for my future interviews. So yeah, that was all about it. Okay, so now we'll go towards the bus stop because my bus is coming in 7 to 8 minutes, and I don't want to miss it. So the second thing that I wanted to talk about is, it's not related to any job or internship search. It's just something that happened during the last week of May, and it's probably because of my carelessness. So in my university, one of the enrollment requirements was that I had to submit my undergrad academic transcripts. Okay, now I had taken it from my college, like my undergrad college back in India, long ago, and they had given me envelopes for it, but they were pretty small. Okay, so and they did not seal it, and they did not, I mean, it. So my camera went off because I was running out of storage, and I had to clear up some space so that I'm able to make this video. I'm home now. So I guess what I was trying to tell you is that if you are coming to a university abroad, then please check the requirements of your transcripts. And if they take electronic transcripts, that won't be a problem. You can just submit it yourself, or your university or your undergrad university can submit it, and that will be done. But if they want a hard copy, then please make sure that you're submitting it in a sealed and stamped envelope. Why sealed? Because otherwise the person who's sitting at the office of admissions, he or she cannot determine the authenticity of the document, whether or not it has been tampered with. So what I did wrong was I submitted my transcripts, they were original transcripts, but in an open envelope, and they looked displeased with that, and I thought maybe they'll just take it, and they'll just verify the university and everything, and they'll just enroll me for the summer semester. But they did not. Okay, and I realized it very late, and when I realized it, I was just 2 weeks away from my summer semester classes, and before my classes begin, I had to get enrolled. And even and 1 week away was my final was my I mean, spring semester finals week. So yeah, I was in deep shit, and I was panicking. In the midst of all this, you have to like take your exams, so give your presentations, and also deal with this headache. So in order to avoid this, please make sure that you are submitting it in the format that your office of admissions is going to accept. Otherwise, what I did was I had to send my parents to my university, and they requested for a fresh copy of transcripts, and my university does not mail them, so my father had to go to the courier office and get it delivered. And this entire thing cost me around 1300 Indian rupees, which is a little extra for my case, because just I mean, this is a special case for my university. The cost of new transcripts is 5000, which may be lower in your case. But anyway, just to avoid the hassle and the, just doing it all over again, just make sure that you are double checking the requirements and clearing it in one go. Okay. So yeah, that was all from my side. This has been my life for the past few weeks. Summer semester is currently on, and we have lesser classes, but it's still a little hectic. And I'm gonna make more videos on that. Until then, please take care and please stay well and take care of the people around you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.